Peace and love, everyone. Welcome to the month of May. Today is May 1st, 2026. Um, it's a Friday, Venus Day, and it is the day of a Scorpio full moon. So our sun is currently in the sign of Taurus. Taurus is the focus of home and what do those qualities mean. Um, Taurus being ruled by the planet Venus, it comes and puts a microscope on all of our relationships. And we discussed this, or yeah, we discussed this in the last one when we were talking about Taurus season, and just about like how all of our relationships will be under a microscope, and like our relationships to things as well. So not just like relationships that with a person, but like relationships dynamics among people, places, and things. So your money, your finances, your spaces, um, places that you go and frequent, people that you surround yourself with, people that you have relationships with, whether that be platonic, romantic, work, um, creative, whatever those dynamics are, we are studying and reviewing them currently. Um, we are also still in a Aries stellium, so I believe it's Mars, Mercury, Neptune, Uranus are in Aries. Don't quote me on the last one. Saturn, maybe Saturn is in Aries. Either way, we have a lot of planets that are still in that fiery energy of the energy of that fire sign. And so utilizing that, and not even utilizing that, but also like just remembering that, because sometimes that be having to remember what's going on, like why is everything so up in the air. So yeah, having that as well as this Taurus keeping us grounded, that fire still charging us, and like our actions and the ways that we speak and the words that we use, all these things is still under that go after it Aries energy, even though we're in that grounded, stable, nurturing, almost cozy Taurus energy. And we're healing through a Scorpio full moon. So full moons are already all about purging and releasing and letting go and allowing things to be renewed, allow them to come to the end of its cycle. I think, at least for me, how I interpret it is like a new moon is a fresh start. And so a new moon to me is like the start of a new moon cycle, where as the full moon is like the moon cycle has reached its totality, right? So like what in your life has reached its totality? Scorpio, being in charge of this moon, is really like what has come to its totality, so you can get the fuck out of your energy. And like, sorry to be so harsh, but Scorpios don't say sorry. So it's really just to like remove it and to clear it. And if that means we gotta bulldoze through it, then like we coming through like a bulldozer. And like it just really is about your own protection and your own need for your own safety. Creating that inner balance so that your outer world can reflect that. And what does that look like? What does that mean that you let go of? What does that mean that you step away from? What does that mean that you reassess and yeah, you restart, you reset it, recalibrate. What new things can you start under this energy? This is still good energy to start something new. I know sometimes we'd be halting, but like since it's in Scorpio, Scorpio being the sign of transformation, rebirth, regeneration, like it's actually telling you to like let something die so you can birth something else. And whatever that something is, that is for you to figure out. But you know, there it could be little things, it could be major things. It could be something as simple as getting rid of old clothes and creating that space, because you never know what is trying to come into your closet, you know, and clean out your closet. and like literally and figuratively. Allow the secrets that you've been keeping deep within you to be revealed and to unravel, and allow them to spurt out and just be out in the open. Allow yourself to walk in the darkness and know that you are guided and loved and seen while you're in that phase. I think sometimes it's scary to do shadow work because who's gonna love me in my shadows? And will I be able to love me in my shadows? Will I be able to care for me and hold space and give myself grace through this darkness? Um, and so, yeah, that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. I don't know where you are. That's where I am. And yeah, I really ain't got shit else. This week has been, and um, I've been feeling this energy of this moon for some time now. Also, I read that it's going to affect fixed signs the most. All of our fixed signs would be your Taurus and your Scorpio, and then your Leo and Aquarius. So yeah, um, it just means the energy would be more like potent for you to use, but also being mindful because it's going to affect you more. It's going to have greater risk, I guess you can say, and also great rewards. So take the risk of dying this weekend, and let's just pray it goes well. I can't really tell you how that goes, but um, I've been taking that risk myself, and once I make it on the other side, I will let you know how it is. I feel currently that I'm in the midst of the death, so I can't really talk about it. I really don't have the words for it. Um, I really don't have the words for it. This is also like a real life thing, right? Like to be conscious through dying and death, and then to be thinking about like the other side, the renewed sense of life that you feel, that you want to feel, the desires of what you want to feel on the other side of the living. Um, or on the other side of the death, because I guess on the other side of the death is the living. Even when we leave our physical bodies, like the other side is the freedom and the liberation, unless you ain't heal your karma and you spinning the block back on this raggedy ass earth. So like I'm doing the best I can with what I got to release and heal my karma, because like I feel as though I was one of those people that when I was born, I haven't been on earth for like 1,000 years before my spirit had to come back, and my spirit had to come back. That's We can talk about that another time. But my spirit had to come back, and it's like, damn, I got work to do because I'm not trying to do this shit again. I should be floating in the astral realms, which is why it's so easy for me to dip off and go into the astral realms when I want to. I can literally just be like, put me there, and I can do that. And that's how I know I'm not supposed to be here. And I'm not supposed to be here, but like I was sent here. I was sent here. Um, so let's do the work so that way we can be. I could be like, yeah, meet me on this plane, this astral plane, and we don't got to do this human shit. So, but while we're in this human body, let's take care of it, you know? And one way that I take care of it is through sound. So if you would like to join me for our Scorpio full moon meditation, you can find yourself in a comfortable position, in a comfortable seat. Um, and we'll get started. And wherever you are, you can take a deep breath in, open mouth, exhale, sigh it all out and let it all go to release. Then you can take a deep breath in. And you open mouth, exhale. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you lower your gaze. Whatever makes you feel safe in this moment, whatever your body needs. Take a deep breath in and exhale, release. Feel your shoulders drop from your ears, maybe your chin, and rest on your chest. Let everything just hang heavy. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it all out, and let it all go. And while you're here in this moment, tell yourself thank you for showing up for yourself for just a moment of mindfulness. We begin to return from our voyage to our bodies. Allow our thoughts to come back to our minds, choosing which ones go and which ones delete. Bring our attention back to our breathing. Deep inhales and deeper exhales. Maybe begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to roll out your ankles and your wrists. Maybe give yourself a nice stretch in opposite direction. Deep breath in, big breath out. And close with 3 deep breaths. Using our arms, you can take your fingers, take a deep breath in and circle sweep them above your head. And as you exhale, flick your fingers like you're trying to get water off your fingertips. Deep breath in, hands go up. Exhale, release, and shake out your hands and your wrists. And last one, deep breath in, hand goes up. And exhale, release. You can bow your hands, bring your hands into prayer. Bow into yourself. Give yourself a moment of gratitude for showing up for yourself. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And I thank you for allowing me to guide you through sound, through breath, through stillness. I appreciate you showing up for yourself, which is in turn showing up for your neighbors, showing up for me. I appreciate your support and your love and your trust. May we carry good vibrations with us as we enter this new month and claim whatever it is we would like to receive. As always, it's an honor to guide you and to be here and to hold space. I thank you. I give gratitude for you. May you go in peace. Namaste. Snap it up for yourselves. That was a really nice one. I needed that. Yeah. And until next time, peace.